Hello everyone! In this video, we'll see how to create forms in AppCreator. The fundamental requirement for any application development is data collection and management. In an AppCreator application, you get to do this with the help of forms. A form can be considered as a table in the database that lets the end user collect data and store it. You can create as many forms as you need in your AppCreator application. For a gate pass management process, primarily we need 3 forms. A form to request gate pass for an asset, a form to collect the details of all employees in the organization, and the details of assets available respectively. We can have more forms, but for the time being, let's just stick to these 3. Once AppCreator is installed in your machine and you sign up, your AppCreator account is created. On clicking Create App button, it will look like this. What you see here are the readily installable apps. All the apps you create in this account will get displayed in this application dashboard. Let's create one from scratch. Give a name to the application and create. This is the application builder. Whenever you need to make any change in the application, you have to access this builder. To see the changes made, you can access the live mode from here. We'll get there later. Now, we need to start by creating forms. AppCreator lets you create a form in 3 ways. You can either create from scratch, or based on an existing database, or use templates provided by AppCreator. Let's create a gate pass form to request asset from scratch. Give a name and click Create Form. This is the form builder. On the left, you will find drag and drop fields ranging from basic fields like name, email, and number fields to advanced level fields like file upload, image, and signature, etc. Based on the type of information you will enter, you can choose appropriate fields for your form. For an asset gate pass to function, we need to know the details about the employee, asset of interest, time duration of gate pass, amongst many other things. Let's first add an email field to know which employee is requesting for an asset. On doing so, the Field Properties panel appears on the right where you can give a name and set the properties. These properties can be different for each field type and let you customize and configure field capabilities. The field name, also known as deluge name, is the unique identity in which a field will be identified from the backend. You can keep the field entry mandatory by checking here. Similarly, let's add a number field, an auto number field, and date fields to get details regarding asset and their required duration. We need the users to specify the type of gate pass. When you have choices for a field, you can either go for a radio field that will display the options or a drop-down field that will list them. Let's go for a radio field since we have only 2 options. Let's use a few more fields for asset location details and then add the rest to track the status of asset movement. Now that the form is ready, let's access the live mode and see. This is how the form looks to an end user. For any asset gate pass application to function, we need details of the available assets and the employees working in the organization. As mentioned earlier, you can create a form from an existing database too. Let's create both forms one by one. This is a list of a few IT assets in CSV format that we have exported from the Assets module of Manage Engine Service Desk Plus. Let's import this data and create a form. Repeat the same process of creating a new form, but this time choose Import with Data. You can upload from local storage or paste a URL of the database here. On selecting, the file opens where you can make changes to the field type, its properties, and even its values. The employee name is mapped with a single line field. Let's change it to name field and split the first and last names by clicking here. Similarly, let's do it for other fields. Next, you can add criteria to filter the data, find and replace words, or use the following operations to refine data in the sheet. The Smart Suggestions tab notifies you with errors, missing or duplicated values in the file that you can rectify instantly. In our case, allocation date, employee name, and email address are missing across assets that are in store. So, we don't need to make any changes here. The Design tab displays the number of fields, lets you unselect fields, and also create a relationship between fields of different sheets if you have more than one. You can give a name to the form here. Once you're done with that, click Create. Data has been successfully imported to AppCreator. On accessing, you can see the Assets form got created with the field names in the database, and the imported data can be viewed in the report. We have yet another list of employees in CSV format. Let's quickly repeat the same process and create an employees form by importing from this file. Let's check if all the field types are rightly matched or not and make changes to the field types like we did earlier. All other fields seem fine. Give a name and proceed to click Create. On accessing the application, we can see an employees form with all the imported data visible in the auto-generated report. We have now created 3 forms: Asset Gate Pass, Assets, and Employees. If you notice, for all these forms we created, a report is generated automatically. All the data submitted through forms get displayed in their respective reports. Is that all a report is capable of? We'll explore that in the upcoming video. For now, you can go ahead and create as many forms as you need based on your requirements. Hope this video helped you understand what forms are and how they can be created in a few minutes. Now, we need to see how data gets stored and displayed for easy access in AppCreator. To know more on that, check out the next video in the series on reports. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.